There is a moment in every healing journey when you wonder why something that happened years ago still affects you so deeply. Why a memory that should be distant still sits inside your chest like it happened yesterday. Why certain people, certain places, certain words bring back a wave of emotion so strong that your whole body reacts, sometimes before your mind even understands what is happening. You might try to let go. You might try to move on. You might tell yourself to forgive, forget, release, surrender. You might read books and watch videos about healing. You might try to convince yourself that the past has no power over you anymore. But then something small happens, and suddenly your whole system is pulled back into an emotional landscape you thought you outgrew long ago. This is the silent truth few people talk about. You don't hold on to the past because you want to. You hold on to it because your body remembers, even when your mind forgets. Today we're going to explore why this happens in such a deep and spiritual way. And more importantly, how you can finally let go, not by force, but by understanding how your body and your soul have been trying to protect you all along. Let's start with something that changes everything once you understand it. Your body is not a storage space for trauma. It is a protector. Every memory you couldn't process fully, every emotion you weren't allowed to express, every moment you felt unsafe or overwhelmed, your body stored it not to punish you, but to keep you alive. Imagine a moment in your past when you felt powerless, maybe during childhood, or in a relationship, or during a situation where your voice was ignored. In that moment, your nervous system decided that your safety mattered more than your emotional expression. So instead of processing what you felt, your body tightened, braced itself, and froze the emotion inside you like pressing pause on a movie scene. Not because it wanted you to suffer, but because you were too overwhelmed to handle the whole experience. Your body thought it was protecting you, and in many ways, it was. At the time, freezing that emotion was the smartest thing your system could do. It kept you from breaking. It helped you survive. But now, years later, that same frozen emotion stays trapped inside your muscles, your breath, your stomach, your chest. It lives beneath your thoughts, beneath your personality, beneath the life you built on top of your past. And here is the mystical truth. You are not haunted by the past. You are haunted by the unprocessed energy inside your body. Your body does not speak in sentences. It speaks in sensations. Tightness, heat, shivers, tension, numbness, anxiety, exhaustion, and your body can't tell time. To your body, a threat that happened 10 years ago can feel like it's happening right now if the emotional energy never completed its cycle. This is why you react so strongly to certain things. This is why you shut down. This is why you pull away when you wish you could stay. This is why you fear things that don't make sense logically. This is why you can't let go of certain people even if they hurt you. This is why certain memories return during moments of stress. Your body isn't sabotaging you. It's trying to finish a story that never got an ending. Let me give you an example. Imagine a child who grew up afraid of a parent's anger. Each time that parent raised their voice, the child's body tightened, shoulders lifted, breath shortened, stomach clenched. The child couldn't fight back, couldn't leave, couldn't express their fear. So the fear stayed trapped inside the body. Years pass, and the adult version of that child may not consciously remember every moment, but their body does. When someone raises their voice now, even slightly, the body activates the same survival response. This adult might think, why am I so sensitive? Why do I get anxious so easily? Why can't I let go of this feeling? But the truth is simple. The body learned fear long before the adult mind learned logic. This is why you cannot think your way out of trauma. Because trauma isn't in the mind. It's in the body. Now let's explore something deeper. The body not only remembers pain, it remembers patterns. Every survival strategy you used as a child becomes a reflex in adulthood. If you learn to stay silent, you still silence yourself today. If you learn to hide your emotions, you still hide them now. If you learn to make yourself small, you still shrink in relationships. If you learn to be hyper-independent, you still avoid asking for help. If you learn to stay alert, you still scan for danger even in safe places. Your body thinks it is protecting the child you once were. It doesn't know you're an adult now. It doesn't know you survived. It doesn't know you're safe. It only knows the patterns that kept you alive. Here is where the spiritual layer comes in. The body doesn't just keep trauma. It keeps unfinished emotional cycles. It keeps the love you didn't receive. It keeps the words you never spoke. It keeps the tears you didn't cry. It keeps the anger you swallowed. It keeps the truth you hid. It keeps the version of you that needed protection. You can't let go of the past because there is a part of you still living in it. And this part needs compassion, not force. It needs presence, not pressure. It needs understanding, not discipline. It needs safety, not urgency. Now let's go even deeper. Why does the past come back so intensely during moments of stress? Because trauma is not stored as a story. It is stored as a state. When your current emotional state resembles the emotional state of a past wound, your body reactivates the entire memory even without your permission. This means you don't remember the past. Your body relives it. This is why you might feel the same fear you felt as a child even when nothing dangerous is happening. This is why your heart races. This is why your stomach drops. This is why your breath shortens. Your body is telling you that an old wound has awakened. But here's the beautiful truth. This isn't the past haunting you. This is your body showing you where you need healing. Healing begins the moment you stop asking, "Why can't I let this go?" and start asking, "What is my body trying to tell me?" Sometimes your body is saying, "I am still scared." Sometimes it's saying, "I feel unprotected." Sometimes it's saying, "I never got closure." Sometimes it's saying, "Please don't leave this part of me behind again." Sometimes it's saying, "I need you to hold me now like no one held me then." The past stays because the pain was never witnessed. The past stays because the child inside you still needs safety. The past stays because your body doesn't know the danger is over. Not yet, but it can learn. Your body can learn safety. Your body can learn softness. Your body can learn presence. Your body can release old energy. Your body can unlearn survival. Let's shift into the healing side of the story. The first step to letting go of the past is acknowledging that you can't force the body to release anything. That's not how healing works. You can only create the conditions where the body feels safe enough to let go on its own. Healing is not a push. Healing is a permission. Your body needs signals of safety. These signals can be incredibly simple. Slow breathing, warmth on your chest, soft movement, gentle touch, stillness, nature, light, slowness, silence, presence. Your body unravels in the same way it was wounded. Slowly, gently, in waves. The second step is reconnecting with the part of you that froze in the past. That younger part of you. The child, the teen, the earlier version of yourself who felt overwhelmed or unprotected. They are still inside you, waiting to be acknowledged. Imagine sitting with them. Imagine holding their hand. Imagine telling them, "I'm here now. You're not alone anymore. We survived. You can rest. I'll protect you now." You're not talking to a memory. You're talking to your nervous system. You're talking to the frozen energy that needs your presence. The third step is allowing yourself to feel the emotions that never had space before. Not all at once. Not dramatically. Just gently. Let your tears come. Let your anger breathe. Let your sadness speak. Let your fear soften. Let your inner world open. The fourth step is creating new patterns of safety. New rhythms. New behaviors. New ways of responding to life. For example, someone who grew up in chaos must teach their body what calm feels like. Someone who grew up unseen must teach their body what being acknowledged feels like. Someone who grew up abandoned must teach their body what stability feels like. Someone who grew up controlled must teach their body what freedom feels like. Healing is the art of introducing your body to a life it never learned to believe in. Someday, the triggers lose power. Someday, the past becomes a memory instead of a loop. Someday, your body relaxes and finally understands that the danger is gone. Someday, you breathe and feel your whole self present, alive, here. Letting go doesn't happen in the mind. It happens in the nervous system. It happens in the heart. It happens in the breath. It happens in the body. Your past isn't your enemy. It is the version of you that survived long enough to become who you are now. And when your body finally feels safe, the past isn't something you hold on to anymore. It becomes something you understand, something you've grown from, something that shaped you but no longer defines you. You don't let go of the past by forgetting it. You let go of the past by healing it. If this message resonates with you, remember to subscribe, like the video, and share it with someone who might need this softness and understanding. Healing is a journey, and none of us have to walk it alone.